Now, if I had to break those down percentage-wise, I would say that like the number of people who are in the full pro-Hamas camp is somewhere between 5 and 10% of the American population. The group of people who are in the full pro-Israel.
Nobody is pro-Hamas. We're pro-Palestinian right to self-determination. We don't care about Hamas. We don't care about anybody else. We say that the Jewish army should withdraw its forces from the West Bank, from East Jerusalem, and from Gaza, and get the fuck out of there, and there would be no problems. Everybody would be living in peace and harmony. But your thirst to steal land and your continued thirst to steal land and homes and cities and towns and villages is creating this knee-jerk reaction of violence.
Israel camp is probably 35% of the American population.
Shut the fuck
45% together. So now we have to split up the other 55% between the people who just don't know and the people who know but are kind of wishy-washy. I would say that the people who just don't know, of that 55%, it's probably 25%. People who just don't know enough, don't care enough, don't want to pay attention to it. And 30% are in the sort of wavering category. Pro-Israel, but could fall off the wagon in any moment, which means that if my stats are correct, and this is kind of what the stats are showing right now, basically 2/3 of the American population is pro-Israel, but maybe 40% of that is kind of waveringly pro-Israel in the sense that the minute that Israel starts to take the measures it has to take, which are inevitably going to be ugly and are going to cause loss of life, you could see a serious movement, groundswell begin against Israel doing the things needed to actually rid the world of Hamas.
Sure. You know, interestingly, I don't find those numbers that depressing, actually, because what you're basically saying is there's a chunk of people who either don't know or kind of on the fence. And I think if they see more of the barbarity, if they hear more of the statements and they see the craziness, and we also tell them the truth, which is what I'm desperately trying to do on this show. I know you're out there doing it, and many people that hopefully will wake up. Why do you think that no other country on earth is subjected to these ridiculous rules that Israel is subjected?
Because all countries don't occupy other people. It's very simple, Dave. I know you have a hard time. I know you hate vaginas, but the truth is the majority of countries don't want to be occupied. That's why Israel is being held as responsible, because the country is occupying another country. Very simple, man.
So as you said, this is the worst attack on Jews since the Holocaust. I mean, the things are just the burned babies, the raped women, all of the stuff.
No evidence of burned babies or rape took place. No evidence. We showed you the Palestinian babies. Let's see the Jewish babies. Let's see.